everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Mindy and today I'm going to be talking about ENFPs, why are you single and what to do about it as well in the case that you want to do something about it, because if you're happy being single, I am really happy for you. But before I start, I want to remind you that I have a coffee page where you can donate coffees for my channel. That's like a donation you do to support me keep doing this. I post every Wednesday and every Saturday. You also have one-on-one sessions available with me, and last but not least, please hit the like button. You're gonna help me to reach more people and to grow my channel, and subscribe. Alright, so now let's dive in. First of all, I am happy to be making an old school video when I am not editing the video. I like this combination of sometimes having edited videos, kind of more interactive or funny videos, and sometimes just having a just sit down and kind of a live conversation with you all. So the subject of today is inspired by another video I have on my channel, INTJs, why are you single? And I know this is another different personality type, but most of my audience are INTJs and ENFPs, so that's why I'm making this video. And as I said, if you are an ENFP single and you love being single, then awesome. There's no problem. This video is for those who want to know what are they doing or what are they not doing and how can they work around those things. I'm not saying that every ENFP is single, first of all, because there are many ENFPs in a romantic relationship. But some ENFPs would jump from one relationship to another or would not have a relationship altogether. And I guess that happens with many personality types, okay? But today I'm focusing on the ENFP. The very first reason I find for this to happen, by the way, there is not an order, I'm just mentioning one reason now, is that they have unrealistic expectations of what a partner should be. And I attribute this to extroverted intuition. In their heads, in their perfect world, dreamland, there is a perfect partner who checks in all of the boxes that they have. You know, these criteria, I want to travel with them and have a business with them, and I want them to be 1.85 m, whatever, or feet, and blue eyes or whatever. It can be physical or can be more personality-wise of what they're looking for, but there can be this long list of I want this, this, and all of this, and if it doesn't come within like all of those points, they might be very soon deciding that they want to move on. And I'm talking about, the dating phase, or if they meet someone just because they just meet someone on via friends or on the streets or whatever. They can soon judge. And this is so funny because the ENFP, you say oh yeah, they're super open-minded. Yes, they are. But don't forget their inferior introverted sensing, and it's present, it's there, and it's inferior. So they can be quite uptight with what they want and how it has to be. It is their present. So this can play a big role when they are in this whole process of, or I want to know someone, or I'm single, blah, blah, blah. It's sometimes unrealistic. Again, I know not every ENFP will do this, but if you are doing this, check, reanalyze if what you're asking, what you want that this person is this realistic? And are all of those things together, put together into one person, realistic? I find this to be one of the main issues that, the ENFP can fall into naturally, not even thinking I want to do this. They might just be doing it, okay? By the way, leave in the comments below what is your experience as an ENFP. Why do you think you're single? Okay, point number 2, unhealed past. And this is not something just for it happened to the ENFP, but to any personality type. But what I can see that the ENFP does, and I talk about this in another video, I'm gonna quote a video right here, right now. They keep repeating the same pattern. So if they don't heal what happened in the past, or a relationship, and maybe it didn't even happen, but that they wanted it to happen and they're still hooked into, that past, they can keep repeating the same pattern, the same thing that they did, or the same pattern that the other person was showcasing. So it is important to, look into your demons and into your past and analyze and check, like, why am I repeating the same thing? Why am I attracting the same kind of people? Why am I behaving the same way? If you look ENFP into your past and you notice, like, actually the repetitive pattern here is that I feel insecure often, that I'm jealous. Like, you can see that there is a problem, and the problem is you. Yes, there can be a problem with the other person as well, but in this particular example is you. So try to work on that. Go to therapy. Go to, like, a friend who helps you be accountable when you are falling into the same patterns again. Find, like, a friend, a mate who helps you to stay accountable. And the second thing that can happen with this unhealed past that's still hooking you like into the past, and you're not able to move on to your next relationship, is that because you're hooked in the past, still dreaming about your ex, dreaming about what they did good or what they did wrong, you don't move on. And this is also one of the reasons why you are still single, because you haven't moved on. So again, sometimes there is work that needs to be done, and sometimes that work is done via therapy, or you do courses online, you find a coach, or you find a friend who supports you on your journey. The number 3 reason is that, and this is something that many people know of the ENFP, is that the grass is greener elsewhere. Okay, so let's say you are dating someone, or you like someone, and soon after you start doubting, because of the reason, number 1, of course, that you have a long list of expectations and things that you want and that you don't want, blah blah blah. You look around and you notice that there is more people, more fish in the water. So you think, like, okay, why am I going to settle here? Do I need to settle? I should not settle. This person doesn't have I don't know, enough whatever reason it is. It can be they're not that tall, they don't know enough about science as I know, and so I don't have the same subjects to talk about. Sometimes the reasons why the ENFP thinks that someone is not good enough can be something that is not that relevant. Let's say that the ENFP wants someone who is intelligent, and then this person is intelligent and they're well read and they know a lot about things, but they don't know a lot about the same things that they know. Let's say I know a lot about Myers Briggs, and this person knows a lot about UFOs. I don't care about UFOs. And then the ENFP thinks, like, okay, I don't know if we can really connect. Maybe, you see, and the reason might not be that fundamental. They think, like, okay, no, there is going to be more options around. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna stop. I don't need to keep dating this person. I don't need to keep getting to know this other person. I don't need to be in a relationship, because I know there is this idea in the ENFP head. I know that there is more people out there that I can fall in love with, or that they can fall in love with me, and that they will know more about Myers-Briggs than this person I'm with now. And so the criteria where they base their decisions upon are sometimes superficial. The criteria should be more based on values, on real values as a person, like, does this person believe in something fundamental for you? I don't know, equality in society, gender identity, do they support your causes, do they believe in God, if you believe in God, if you go to church or not. So base your decision before running away, base your decision on values, on real core values, and look through the person instead of looking into, like, the more superficial reasons. And I'm not saying the ENFP is superficial, but they can sometimes fall into this because they get distracted and they think, like, okay, because I had this idea that the spider needs to be this and the list I just mentioned, then it's just not going to work, and then I move on. So my advice for you, before going to the next person, because this grass is greener, look into the real values that you share with this person. I have an ESTJ friend who I love her. She's always making lists for everything, and she says, and it's really a good tip, like, make a list of what I like of this person and what I don't like of this person. Look at, like, bullet points and compare and think, okay, are these things I like more important than the ones that I don't like? And the last reason I have for you, ENFP, is that you have too many things happening in your life and you think you're making time for a relationship or for dating, but you're actually not. What you're doing is you're making in your mind time. In your mind, a lot of things are happening. You're going for it. You're trying to meet new people. You can even talk about getting to know new people and like signing up for a dating app or whatever, even though I don't advise people going on dating apps, but you can talk about it, you can dream about it, but between talking and doing, there is a huge difference. And so you can spend more time thinking about it and dreaming about it and actually doing it, because you are too busy. There is not space. If you look into your daily life, your agenda for your week, you will notice that yes, maybe there is time, but you're not making the real time and the effort for it. So make time. Sit down and think, what are the things that I can do? Maybe you don't need to do a lot, but at least take yourself out of your house once a week or something. You know, sometimes you feel this rush of, oh, I should, I don't know, join this club, join this gym. Are you actually doing it? Or you're just thinking about it? Because all of those things are the things that can put you within the situation or the environment where you can meet a new person in your life. So those are the 4 reasons why you're still single, ENFP. I would love to know, what do you think? Of course there are more reasons, but for the purpose of this video I have chosen those 4 that I found to be very important. Put in the comments below if you yourself have experienced one of these reasons I just explained, or if there is more that you want to share with the community down below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Till next time, thank you and bye.